So, Waite Omnes, I'm delighted that you've chosen Latin for one of your A-level subjects next year, and I'm just going to talk you quickly through the bridging project and explain what we would like you to be doing before we meet you in September. So as it says, the bridging project is really designed to maintain the standard of Latin that you have acquired at GCSE, so that when you start with us in September, you'll just keep going with it, so it doesn't suddenly jump in difficulty or anything like that. Let me just talk you through the different components that make up the course. So you have unseen translation. You'll have a paper where you have two translations that you have to do. One is prose Latin, one is verse. Verse is poetry, prose is the more narrative style of Latin, and you will have seen both of those in your GCSE literature that you've been covering. You have a choice of either prose composition or comprehension, and we'll introduce both of those to you in year 12, and then you'll have a choice that you can make from the position of having done both of them when you get to the end of year 12, and then that really takes off for year 13. Prose literature and verse literature. So in year 12, Mr. George teaches the prose literature, and I teach the verse literature, and then we swap round for year 13, and you'll be introduced to your literature texts in September. The prose in year 12 is always Cicero, and there's an optional activity at the end of this that you may enjoy. The first task that I've set you is to learn some vocabulary, which you're very used to doing, and most of the words you will know from your GCSE list. There is a separate document which I'll just open now, and you'll see that Mr. George has very kindly set up a Memorise course for you, so you can use that to help you. You'll see that the first set of words are very, very familiar to you, so it shouldn't be hard at all. And then the second task, it looks like there's a lot for you to do, but actually it's only 3 pages of things that we want you to do. So there's nouns, cases, and tenses of verb, and you just need to use the online textbook with a link here to help you find the different tables and then write into the tables that are in this Google document. Please don't try and do all of it. If you want to, you can, but we'll be going over everything in year 12, and this is just really the beginning for you. And then this is the task 3, which we would like you to complete to hand in. And you can do it electronically if you wish, and you'll be able to hand it in as a Google document. So I've given you information about 3 useful websites that are online dictionaries, and they all have their own merits, and I suggest that you have a look through and decide which is the best for you. So one of them you'll think, yes, that's the one for me. Another one you'll just think, no, I really don't want to use that, but it's totally your choice. If you want to do some shopping, and we really aren't forcing you to do that, then if you get a Pocket Latin dictionary, you can get those quite cheaply on Amazon, but there's no compulsion for you to do that. And then this is the optional task on the Cicero that I was talking about. So it's reading some novels, but only if you can get a click and collect service from your local library. Please, please don't spend loads of money on these. They are available on Amazon if you're absolutely desperate, but I would wait, if I were you, until you can get a free copy. We do hold them in the school library. There may be the option for you to borrow things from the library. But if you do get hold of them, just enjoy, because they are good fun, and they'll give you a really good sort of first step into Cicero and Pompey as well. I've been recommending that all year. Do have a look if you want to have a different version of the Pompey story. And so basically, good luck with everything. Email us if you need any help. Here are our email addresses, and see you in September.